Hello again and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to do like if I had a fall collection, what would it look like? And this is really inspired by Angie. Her channel will be linked below and probably somewhere else. But she uploaded this video this morning, and my favorite season is fall. One, because my birthday is in fall, and two, because I just love everything she creates. Like even when she does redesigns, they're amazing. And I was even inspired to do a fall eye. So I made my own collection. My palette should be either split screen or I'm going to insert it somewhere else. I'm really new at this. So this is my first time doing a redesign, or not a redesign, like creating something of my own. And I used three popular palettes. I feel like they're popular enough where people can go out and get them themselves. And then some of the lipsticks I chose as well are pretty popular. So let's get started. So the first shade I have, let me just go off and start about what palettes I got these from. So the first one is the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place. And I'll just show you guys quickly what the inside looks like. The next one is my Lime Crime Venus 2. And a lot of people have a problem with Lime Crime, but I love their formulas. They're super blendable. I think like half the shades in my palette are from this palette. And I'm gonna swatch them all for you guys so you can see like what order they're gonna go in. And then lastly, my Morphe 39A, which is this huge thing right here. I love this palette, and it's coming back now. So if you want to try it out or want me to do a swatch video, please let me know below. I'll go ahead and do that for you all. But I love this palette. I want to say rarely, I don't reach for it as much because it's so big and I've been traveling. So I really can't like pack it and take it with me. I would prefer to take something like this size or the size of my Nubian 2 size palette. But when I am home and once I finish moving and everything, this is going to probably be my #1 palette. It's definitely in my top 5. So if you don't have it, you should go get it. So the first color I have in my palette is going to be Fly, and that's in this bottom corner. As you can see, it's on the screen. And I'm just going to swatch it. Oh, they're so smooth. I'm just going to swatch it on the back of my hand, and I'm going to try and like swatch them in the order my palette's in. So that's Fly. It's a really pretty like white gold, I would say. The next color is, I think this is Mustard. And this is a really pretty yellow shade. It's right here. I'm going to swatch that right next to it. Now this is a really nice yellow shade. I was really tempted to buy the Gemini palette, but it's, if you guys can see, it's like really close to my skin tone. But I used it today in my crease, so it's like the perfect transition shade for me. So it's not too ashy. It's really warm and deep. I love this shade. It's one of my favorites. And then the next one is going to be Jam. So let me make sure. Get a good swatch there. And that's Jam right there. See it has a little bit of this swatch in there. I didn't really think this through. And then the second row, let me get a wipe first. I have my wipe now. I'm just gonna dry my hands on my pants so like it doesn't make a huge difference. So the next shade is from my Morphe 39A, and these don't really have names, but it's this shade all the way over here, and I use that in my inner corner. It's like an olive gold color. I'm just gonna put that right under here. You guys can see that. It's pretty reflective. I like this palette for its mattes, shimmers, everything is perfect. And the next shade is gonna be this olive green shade right here. I like that this palette has 2 different matte greens in it. The next one is a little bit more vibrant, so that's why I didn't pick that one. I'm just going back over this. It's right there. I'm gonna try and insert a photo of these because this obviously isn't the best lighting. The next is gonna be from the Nubian 2, and this is the shade Egypt. So I really wanted like a foil for like every matte shade I had, so that's why I chose this. And Juvia's formula is amazing, so that's why I picked it. And that's what it looks like. As you can see, it's like really pretty. Oh, I'm running out of finger space. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The next shade is gonna be Ya. Yeah, this shade over here. I'm gonna swatch that over here. This is really pretty. Like that's one swipe right there. orange. It's super reflective. And back to my Morphe 39A palette. It's right here. This is pretty deep, this shade right here. It's a deep muted purple. It's at the top corner. Oh, goodness gracious. It's all the way over here. This is a pretty big palette. Like I said, it's really big. And the last shade's gonna come from my Venus 2 palette, and this is the shade Mud, which is like a deep brick red. When I was putting the palette together, I noticed these were kind of similar, but then I noticed this one is definitely more of a red brown, and this is definitely more of a violet. I'm just gonna swatch this all the way over here. Oh no! I'm like flustered. Pardon my flusterness. And that's it right there, that reddish brown. So yeah, this is what my like palette would look like. And I actually used most of these colors on my eyes. I used goodness gracious, I used that green from the Juvia's Place palette. I used that greenish gold I was telling you guys about, mustard, and jam, and then I also used mud on the side. I was gonna use yaw, but I was like, this green is just calling my name. So I'm sorry that took a little bit. I wanted to actually swatch them for you all. And I would be inspired by this Milani palette right here. Oh goodness, it's called Golden Light 03, and I just love all of the shades in here. I just swirl them together on my finger, and they're different. Like you can obviously see that, you know, this one is like, and this one is really pretty too. This one's like orange, and the top is gold, and the middle is like a reddish color. But I use it today. You swirl them all together, and they look gorgeous. Or you can like try and like give them in between, or mix two of them together. They always show up beautiful, and it doesn't look like, it looks like a natural, healthy glow on me. So I love this, and I love the formula of it. And then I would kind of be inspired to do like, not a body lava, but like maybe some type of glow spritz. And I would use this, I don't want it to fall out because I've done some damage to it. This Tantalizer by Lorac. I've scraped this to make my own body lava in a way. And this is what it looks like. I would love, oh, goodness gracious, I'm making a mess. But you can see how reflective that is. It's like a pretty rose gold on my type of skin tone, and I would make a spray and like put it all over my body. Even though it's fall, it's like, you know, the first couple of days or October, you want to have like a nice glow, or even like a spray mist for your face. Like this is what I would use. And then those are like my two like highlighter complexion products. And then if I were to do lip products, I would do, like, the color I'm living right now is Friends by Colourpop. I love their matte bullet lipsticks. I think this is a cream one actually, but I think they're really nice and really affordable. And then I would also do, this is Sad Girl by Anastasia. This is a pretty, I don't want to say red, maybe like a burgundy. It's a pretty burgundy, like metallic shade. Yeah, very burgundy color. I love this. I love the scent of it as well. I don't know, I think those are like $17. I'm not sure. But that would, color like that would definitely be in my collection. Next I have this Tuscan Toast by Milani. And that's next to it right there. As you can see, like the Anastasia has like little flecks in it, metallic flecks. I really like it. And it'll be perfect for fall date nights. And then I also picked like two glosses. So these are the NYX Butter Glosses. One is in Devil's Food Cake. So this is the one I'm swatching right now. And this is like the Sad Girl one. It's right here. But it doesn't, excuse me. But it doesn't have that metallic shift in it. So it's just a plain gloss. And I think the Sad Girl actually dries down as well eventually. And this is my favorite. I even wear this now. It's the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in Rocky Road. And it's a really, really pretty brown. So these would be like my fall go-to colors. I'm a very berry person, so I would definitely pick those. Okay, so we got 5 colors. So that would be my collection if I decided to make a fall collection of products. If you have any suggestions or you're thinking of doing this video, please comment below. I would love to watch it. And also tag Angie. I want to see her reaction. I want to see if she'll maybe come out with more like springtime collections or maybe like an end of summer collection too. Look at all these swatches. Look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous palette? Because I just love how creative she is. Thank you for watching. Feel free to follow me on my social media. It'll be linked below. And have a good rest of your day.